course, he was getting the piss taken out of him, like, oh, can you not just get over it? But if it was a men get cheaper drinks and women have to pay full price thing,
that's the thing. They'd be fucking slaughter over it. Now, the thing is, women's nights are great if you're a fucking single fella and you go to a club that's having a women's night. Loads of gay there, you know what I mean? So it's a good thing. So you kind of don't really want to complain about it too much. It's like fucking shooting fish in a barrel. But in a way, you also kind of do want to fucking complain because you're like, hold on a minute. All these bitches getting free drink or cheap drink. I'm over here paying top whack because I have a dick. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mattie and Liamo. So on grunge.com we have this poorly written article where they try to lash the film out of it. And we're going to lash them out of it, but they're doing a bad job. One section is called Contrived Without Trying.
So I'm just reading through this and they're complaining about things that, they're complaining about them doing things that they didn't do in Man of Steel. So what they're saying is, we complained about this in Man of Steel. They went back and they said, okay, let's address this in a way that, you know, kind of makes sense to the movie. And then they're saying, but we didn't like that.
That's pretty much it.
About the city being empty because downtown Troubles is empty because work hours are over. But they said that just because people would fucking moan about it again. And then Batman says that bringing Doomsday back to Gotham is a good one because that area is deserted. No. And then they say with no real explanation. Well, no, there is an explanation. They say this whole part of the city is abandoned.
Pretty much.
There you go. Sorry.
The whole thing about things being contrived and whatever, that's the screenwriter's prerogative. That's the meaning of the word contrive. Do you know what I mean? We contrived it. That's literally the reason why certain things happen, because the writer fucking wrote it that way. Get over it. It's really not that big of a deal. A part of the city was empty. That's a great place for a boss fight. Where do you want the boss fight? Do you want it in a fucking packed city where millions of people will get killed? Because you fucking complained about that last time. Okay, so scroll up to King of Convenience. Right, now we kind of tackled this one in the long video, but there's one part of this that I fucking hate, and it's that Superman keeps on coming to Lois's rescue. No matter what's happening to her, he always hears her, he always goes to her. Particularly in the final act, when he hears her under the water, bashing on the rubble. In the last video, me and you both said, he tunes everything out, he's not always listening for danger. So that argument kind of goes against this, because he actually fucking heard her beating against the rubble. But my feeling is, he loves her to bits, and he's always in tune to her. He can hear. I remember somebody saying once that in one, I think it was one of the comics, he flies up to space, and he listens out for Batman's heartbeat, just to find out where he is. And not even Batman in trouble, just Batman's fucking heartbeat. So if he knows Batman's heartbeat, then surely he knows fucking Lois's heartbeat, and he's tuned into her all the time. That's
exactly what I was going to say. I mean, it just means that he is always listening and looking out for Lois and the fact that she could be in danger.
Yeah. Also, there was another thing I thought of as well. It was relatively close to the fight where she was. You know what I mean? We're talking about, even if it was a mile, which I don't think it was a mile, but even if it was a mile to Superman's hearing is like fucking 6 inches to yours or mine. You know what I mean? She's literally standing next to him in his fucking senses.
It's just people not really like paying attention to the movie. And I mean, you could say, well, why didn't you hear his mother being taken? But like, Lois's job as a reporter, she's got to put herself in more dangerous situations. Do you know what I mean?
Also, he was a lot more.
Exactly, but also his mother, like, you know, he doesn't feel like he has to worry about her because she lives in Smallville. It's not like she's going to be constantly in a situation where she gets hurt. You know?
Exactly, where his girlfriend is actually, you know, in war zones and what have you regularly. So he's constantly listening out for her. Okay, so if you scroll up to Messy Eisenberg.
I'm there already.
Basically just complaining about Eisenberg's performance, which, get over it. That's just their fucking choice. It's the choice they went with. He did not come across as one of the smartest, most diabolically clever men on the planet. Why not? I thought he did. I thought he was actually really, really clever. He set up Batman and Superman against each other with the letters and what have you. He did all that without being discovered. He blew up hundreds of people right under Superman's fucking nose.
That's quite intelligent. I just want to point out how horribly written this is. Eisenberg's Luthor was hardly and menacing, and worst of all, did not come across as one of the smartest, most diabolically clever men on the planet.
The whole article is poorly written. What annoys me is, if you're writing a fucking article for a website that is presumably going to be read by hundreds of people, proofread the fucking thing. It's especially if you're going to be criticising somebody else's creative works.
Yeah, and then you can barely spell.
Do you want to scroll up to Mama's Boys?
I don't think we should even address this one, to be completely honest with you, because we already talked about it, and it's fucking ridiculous that people complain about this. It doesn't make sense in the context of the movie. And that final line, chances are good that if Superman's mom had been named Janet, everybody would have died. No, Superman would have died. And then,
but the thing is, right? If Superman had said Janet as his last word, I still think Bruce would have been taken aback by it. I still think he'd go, hold on, who's Janet? It still would have thrown him. And the thing is, again, and we covered this, they're focusing on what the writer chose to write as a way of ending that particular fight. And it was just one of many possible choices. And that's the one they went with. Fucking get over it. What annoys me is that I would hate to be one of the creative people behind a movie like this, because there's so much focus on every little fucking detail. The amount of shit you see on TV or other movies that get made that don't go through this amount of focus. But one little thing, one word in a blockbuster movie like this, and everybody goes nuts.
Oh, they had the same name. Two mothers with the same name. Oh, stupid. Ticks.
Just on the next section is called "Can We Talk for a Minute?" Right, the reason I want to talk about this now is basically this section is saying, Superman could have just talked to Batman, and then they would have sorted it out. Well, if you watch the fucking movie, Superman does try to talk to Batman, and guess what? Batman is so fucking insane and so determined to kill this fucking alien. He doesn't let him talk. He just keeps throwing shit at him.
Exactly.
Which makes Superman go, well, if this guy's not going to listen to me, maybe I need to kill him.
And I was going to ask you that because you've seen it twice, haven't you? Yeah, I only seen it the once, and I was trying to remember that scene where Superman comes flying down and they meet face to face for the first time. He doesn't let him get a fucking word in. Every time Superman goes to talk, fucking guns come out of bleeding dumpsters. All kinds of shit happens. Literally, so it's like, he fucking tried to talk to him.
The only thing that Superman is able to say, he says, Bruce, you have to listen to me. And then literally the fucking sonic beams come out from either side. And he breaks them down and then he tries to start again. Fucking guns come up and start shooting bullets at him and he gets rid of them. It's like, right, I guess I just have to fucking fight.
Because it's the only way to stop it. And what's gas is the writers actually thought about this. They thought, now hold on a minute, Superman's just going to end this fight before it begins by saying, listen, my mom's in danger, I have to save her. Hold on a minute, we need a fight. Batman has to fucking not listen to reason. Batman's going to fucking not listen to him. So instead of getting a pat on the back for a great piece of writing, the article writer just chooses to fucking ignore the evidence. Fucking dickhead.
That's the way all of the criticism of this movie has been so far. Is that, well, it's not the way we would have done it, so that means it's not good.
Yes. So, do you want to do Bat Brains next?
Bat Brains, yes. Oh, fucking hell. This chat, whoever wrote this is a complete moron.
Okay, Bat Brains. As mentioned before, Bruce Wayne has a lot of dreams. And in one of those dreams, we see a post-apocalyptic landscape with the Omega sign carved into the earth. By the way, I didn't see that Omega sign when I seen it in the pictures. I didn't cop it, no. Maybe I was looking at something else. Probably looking at his costume. It was fucking awesome. We get the classic waking up in a dream, but still in a dream scenario.
The next line is, now, how do we get from the bad dreams of a billionaire playboy puncher of clowns to the idea that Batman has some kind of gift of precognition? Well, no, he doesn't. The fucking chap in the red suit that's running through time sorts all of the fucking complaints you have about that section. Sorts it all out. Shut the fuck up.
And these are just the theories. Even if you just take the film at face value, as I said, Bruce Wayne wakes up from that and he has a what the fuck look on his face.
Yeah.
So it was either just a dream, which we've no evidence to say that it wasn't just a dream. We literally have no evidence yet, unless it comes up in a future film. Do you know what I mean? So why would you call it precognition? This group of scenes compromises a clunky story mechanism that serves to only move the plot forward. Well, many things only serve to move plots forward in movies. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's the point. Batman might as well be holding up a sign saying this way to the sequel. Again, they have the blinkers on. They have the criticism blinkers on.
I'll just say, very similar to that whole, Thor going to that pool in the Avengers Age of Ultron thing, where they're setting up Ragnarok and Infinity War.
Yeah.
Saying very similar.
Yeah. No. So, more than a feeling?
Yeah, this one is annoying too.
Yeah.
They're all annoying, but this one is kind of annoying.
Basically, just to sum up, instead of reading the whole fucking thing, it basically it brings up the whole meta-humans thing, where Bruce and Diana are talking about there's other people out there with superpowers, let's get them together and we can be a fucking super Justice League team. And she's like, why would we do that? Why would we get them together? And he says, just a feeling. And this whole paragraph is just focused on that, just a feeling. Like, what's the fucking problem with him saying that? He has a feeling. He doesn't understand the fucking dream he had, the same way you don't understand it. But he has a feeling that if there is people out there with superpowers, it would be a good idea to get them together to be a force for good. It's just generally a good idea. I mean, we've all seen Avengers. Maybe he has as well. Maybe that's where he got his idea.
Like, I love the fact that, like, just the feeling, what's he going to say? Well, see, I had this dream that in the future Superman was going to tie me up in the basement and then spray me with lots of lasers. So, and then I kind of woke up, but then there was a chap in a red suit who came running out of nowhere and was, like, shouting at me about Lois Lane, who I wasn't really sure who she was. So I think we should go find this lad who may or may not even exist.
Yeah.
There we go. But Wonder Woman just been like, yeah, I ordered pizza that I need to go collect. I'll be back in a while. Just fucks off then. Do you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so super mangled.
I don't even want to talk about that. That's how angry I am. That's all.
You have this hard-hitting scene where Superman is fucking laser beaming people's faces off, but it's not that hard-hitting because we've seen him break a guy's neck. But there's a fucking huge difference. When he broke a guy's neck, it was justified. He was going to kill a family, that guy. These guys weren't doing anything particularly bad at the time. He didn't have to. They were strung up. These guys were fucking strung up, and he blew the head off them.
Just say one more thing about... People always complain about how he killed Zod, and he didn't have to kill Zod. Why didn't he bring him somewhere with less destruction? In Man of Steel, Zod very clearly says that you've got this love for these people of Earth, that he said, and I am going to take every single one of them from you, and I'm not going to stop unless you kill me. He literally says, I will not stop until you kill me. So you have to kill me. He forced them to do that. And when Superman kills him, he doesn't just go, all right, Grant, let's go have sex, Lois. He literally screams his head off about what he just had to do. Yeah.
And not only that, it's not like he didn't try to bring him elsewhere. He was trying to fucking fly him elsewhere. But, surprise, surprise, Zod can fucking fly as well. And he's probably as strong.
Fucking space. You know what I mean? Like, he brought him to space, and it's still he still kept going. And you see, and this is something that bothers, like, you see the effects of what he did in Man of Steel carry over into this movie. He made the decision to kill Zod because he knew that Zod would never stop killing these people, right?
Yeah.
He tried to fight Zod in a way that didn't kill him, which caused the deaths of thousands of people, which made people hate him. Then he killed Zod, and people hate him for that. They say he's a murderer, right?
Yeah.
So Batman vs Superman is showing you that, like, you've got this chap he's a god, like, he could literally do whatever he wants. But no matter what he does, someone is going to be angry at him.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, like, you saved this person in South America. Why didn't you save my uncle in fucking the North Pole at the same time? It's like, well, I can't. I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. You know what I mean? So people are always going to be angry at him. So this article is just annoying me. And the next one is
Dream On. It's basically about all the dreams. They're saying it's about dreams. There's dreams within dreams. It's Inception up in here. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't the story provide enough fantastic elements? Do you really need to insert the surreal possibilities of a dream sequence into this kind of film? The answer, of course, is no. But here's the thing, right? They're just complaining about not liking to see so many dreams in a film. Some films have lots of dreams. Some films don't have any dreams. It's just a fucking writing tool. That goes back, by the way, to the time of fucking Shakespeare. And if it was good enough for the bard, it's fucking good enough for me.
Actually, and it's also just a preference thing. You didn't like all the dream sequences. Too bad. I did. Shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you didn't like it. I did. It's like somebody saying, I went to that restaurant the other night and they sell mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes. Well, I do.
And the thing is, like, as I've said, right, this isn't a fucking a movie critic.
No.
Because
clearly
somebody criticising that movie, I've heard people come saying, he's a shite director. He made a mess of that, right? If you're going to say that, back it up with evidence of how he directed it badly. Don't give me shit like this. There was too many fucking dream sequences. There's plenty of films with tons of fucking dream sequences in. That's not the problem. How the dream sequences were handled, I have a problem with, as I mentioned before. How they were edited and what have you. But I don't have a problem with the fucking fact that there is a dream sequence. So anyway, up to the start of the article, the very first topic, Blind Justice, which is the one which actually annoyed me most. The film's awful subtitle, stolen from some Twilight fan fiction, no doubt, is Dawn of Justice. However, you'd be hard-pressed to find any semblance of actual justice in the entire movie. Who has been treated unjustly? Who has acted unjustly? Who will correct that injustice, and how will they do it? You would figure with a word like justice in the title, there might be some attempt to talk about the concept, or at least portray it in even the loosest terms. The movie specialises in acts of vengeance and preemptive strikes, but not an ounce of justice. I have two things to say about that, okay? The justice of the title refers to two things. Justice in general and the Justice League. So we'll take the second one first. It's talking about the dawn of the Justice League. This is how the Justice League fucking started, with these three characters, okay? That's in the bag. They nailed it. If that's what the justice in the title refers to, then they fucking nailed that part of this film. Now, as for justice, that's a topic that features fucking heavily in this film. Nobody's saying what Batman was doing to those guys in the first act was justice. Branding people away. Nobody was saying that. In fact, they clearly fucking stated that that wasn't justice. And that's what Alfred's whole role was in this movie. Was to point out what the difference between fucking justice and revenge. The article writer thinks they ignored the word justice. To me, that film is about justice.
Yeah, it completely is. Their points are completely nonsensical. Like, the whole movie is about justice.
Yeah, there doesn't have to be justice in a movie or a book for something to be about justice.
Batman is trying to bring Superman to justice. Lex Luthor is trying to bring Superman to justice. And Superman is also thinking about Batman and why he should be brought to justice for what he's doing to people. This article is so annoying. But
it's infuriating.
Can I bring your attention to the sidebar? I don't know if you have the page open or not.
Yeah, I have it open, yeah.
Your sidebar, more from Grunge. Just for the viewers out there to show you the caliber of fucking articles on this website. First, 8 actors who are ruining superhero shows. They have a picture of Wentworth Miller, the guy from Flash and Legends of Tomorrow, who plays Captain Cold. One of my favorite parts of that TV show is him and how he portrays it. He's great on Legends of Tomorrow and he's great in the Flash. So, wrong. Why the new Suicide Squad trailer has us worried? If you watch that latest Suicide Squad trailer and you're worried about it, you're an imbecile. That trailer was fantastic. And the other thing you could say is, why is Harley Quinn taking off her top or putting on her top and you see her body? She's just sexualizing her, which I got really angry about.
She's always been a sex symbol.
But it's not just that. It's like, so what you're saying is she shouldn't have the confidence to dress herself in front of men. She should be afraid of men because she's unable to protect herself from men. That's what you're saying when you say that. But the way she looks at it is, I'm going to put my clothes on here. Why would I bother going into the bathroom to get changed? If these men try and touch me, I will kill them.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of men. My body is my body. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it. That's what that scene says to me. Is it eye candy? Of course it's eye candy. Of course they put it into, like, look at this hot chick. But, like, in the story, it kind of makes sense for Harley Quinn.
Wasn't there a scene in the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy trailer with Chris Pratt whipping his shirt off?
Yes, there was.
In fact, that's a little bit. But no one mentions it when it's men.
It's fine when it's a man. The next thing, 6 dumb things everyone just ignored at Deadpool. Criticize Deadpool, I will find you and I will kill you. It's a perfect movie. Shut the fuck up. 7 actors who will ruin upcoming comic book movies, and they have a picture of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
And you know what annoys me about articles like that? It's you're guessing. You're fucking guessing.
Yeah,
she might be the star of that show, and I think she actually might be. That's what's going to happen.
She will. She's
going to fucking ruin it.
About that movie. And finally, 7 great movies you are scared to admit you hated, and one of them is Jurassic World, which to me is also a great movie. Which, does it have stupid moments? Yeah, is it just popcorn entertainment? Of course it is. But it's fucking brilliant popcorn.
Yeah, it's not obviously up there with the fucking original classics.
Yeah.
But it's definitely adequate as a modern blockbuster, you know.
And finally, I just want to point out, I went into the actors who are going to ruin comic book movies. The first one is Benedict Cumberbatch and Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch is stuck in a weird tornado made of pomp and hype, which seems to make him and his fans believe he is a infallible king of acting. Comic book nerds know that Stephen Strange is weird, the producer 50-something, blah, 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 blah. Cumberbatch's face seems like it belongs to a small child, and it doesn't seem like it could sprout a hair of if it couldn't sprout a hair of if his prim and proper life depends on it.
I hate Cumberbatch's face as well.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't write an article guessing that he's going to ruin that film just because of my dislike of his face.
I don't like him, but I know that he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I hate his website, but it's not so much that Cumberbatch's accent might ruin the character as much as it would be his dumb baby school face. He's just not old or humble enough yet. Johnny Depp's looking a bit ragged lately, so why not give him a chance? Yeah, because Johnny Depp has never had a chance in Hollywood.
Won't somebody give Johnny Depp a chance?
I hate this website. Absolutely hate it.